And a very good morning to you, and a good morning to you, David Waterman.
And a good morning to every bloody.
To every bloody who is out there, and there is plenty of bloodies out there.
Hey, was it cold or what this morning?
Mate, that was the coldest morning that I think I've experienced for a long, long time here in the Riverland, I've got to say.
Well, I had everything packed up in the station wagon, ready to go.
Yes.
I had Digby in the back seat.
Yes.
He was waiting to go.
Yes.
I got in the car, took the steering lock off, turned it on, and the windscreen wipers would not turn at all.
You're joking.
No.
Really?
And I reckon I had a good 2/8 of an inch of ice.
Really?
So just as well, I've got a second car.
Well, it is a good thing that you've got a second car.
Absolutely. So I raced around, picked that up, but came around to the front to the other one and unloaded everything and loaded Digby in the back. And
Poor old Digby.
I know, but he
has no dignity,
no,
Digby, anymore.
Well, yes,
You've taken it all away from him.
He's just a little prince. He thinks, everything's about him.
Yes, he is the main game, isn't he?
But all the years that I have been here in the Riverland, I have never had ice on the car like that.
Haven't you really?
Never.
Look, I can say I have experienced some cold mornings. Going to work at ridiculous hours like I used to. And today, though, it was just above and beyond anything that I'd ever experienced here in the Riverland. Experienced it before in Tassie and Gympie.
You would down there.
In Gympie as well. Going
ice?
to work in the frost and the ice. Oh, yeah, it was horrible at times. Yeah, in Gympie.
It gets that cold.
It got that cold, yes. Things were freezing up and, it wasn't good. But it was a pretty place to live, I must admit.
It's lovely up there. Absolutely. I went up there a few years ago with Sandy.
Oh,
and,
yes.
we went up for the Vietnam Vets thing.
Okay.
And there's a nice little caravan park set into pine forests and things up there. And it was just a beautiful spot.
It really is a great place.
Went to Tin Can Bay and had prawn lunches on the water. Yes. It was bloody beautiful. And there was no ice.
Hey, look, I got Chrissy Eleftheriadis with us because we need to talk netball. Last night was a big night of netball, and I missed it because, well, it was just too cold for me to go out. No, we had other things we were doing at home, catching up to get the van out. But it looks like I missed some very good games of netball. Chrissy, how are you?
Yeah, well, thank you. Absolutely. While it was freezing, there were some great games of netball, and I think I'll start off with the first one, top of the table, Loxton versus Berry.
Yep.
It could have gone either way, and both teams scoring 11 goals in the first quarter. And then very slightly had a 2-goal buffer going into the half-time. And was still up in three-quarter time, up by 3. But Loxton found something and had a really great last quarter and ended up winning by 1 goal.
I'm just looking at the screen because I hadn't looked at it this morning. I looked at it last night and it said Berry was up by 1. So obviously there was a couple of goals scored before the final. Yeah,
apparently there was a few, Loxton defenders had a few tip-offs and went their way, and Loxton capitalised on those errors and, right down to the wire again, winning by 1 goal. And Berry was different the following week where they won by 1 goal on the dying minute. So again, another very, very close game and could have gone either way.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, well done to Loxton to get away with that one. Best players?
Yep. Amy Holmes at goal attack for Loxton and Miller Swartz for Silver.
Yep.
And for Berry, Phoebe Wagner at goalkeeper and Lane Fenwick.
There you go. See, these names keep repeating, don't they? They really do.
Yes, yep.
All right, the other game. This is another
Farmer
one.
Versus Loxton North.
Yep.
Loxton North, some of their key players have now returned, and that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So again, Loxton was winning virtually the whole game, but not by much. So in the first quarter, they were up by 1. At halftime, they were up by 4. And then in the third and fourth, they managed to get up by a few goals each, and then coming out winners 56-47.
Right.
Very defensive game. Best players for Barmera were Kalisha Barnett and young Layla Moore, and ever reliable Tash Leck for Loxton North, and Emily Ashby, who had a couple of quarters at goal attack and then moved to wing attack. And that seemed to work really well for the Loxton North team.
All right, so they've got it worked out, haven't they? Exactly what they need to do, Loxton North.
Yeah, I suppose that's their first win in a few weeks. So, having those key players out made a big difference.
Yep, well, they're back and they are on the respawn, aren't they? So that puts them into third position. Loxton's still sitting on top of Berry.
Yeah, yep.
And Barmer just holding on to that fourth spot at the moment.
Yeah, and next week we'll see Barmer play Loxton and Loxton North will play Renmark. So, Berry's got the bye. So let's see how that all pans out and see if there's much movement in the table.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be hard to pick too. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know how the tipping's gone this week so far, but I don't think I've done all that well. Let's have a look at the A2 because that's also pretty exciting what's going on there. And Wakery's sitting there very much in control last night.
Absolutely, yeah. So the Wakery versus Renmark game, Wakery 46 to Renmark 18. Best players for Wakery were Laney West and Chelsea Hilby. And for Renmark, Millie Baker and Osha Gartner. The Loxton versus Berry game, yes. Loxton 36, Berry 45, good win to Berry. Best players for Berry, Bella Gates and Erin Caruso. And for Loxton, Brianna Pickering and Ruby Lister.
Right. Okay.
Another little upset, I think, Barmer versus Loxton North. Loxton North came out on top, 59 to 44.
Yep.
Best players for Loxton North was Melody Filer and Sophie Tuller. And for Barmer, the Sorority girls, Taylor first and Georgia second.
There you go. So the girls, they're right down on top there. But honestly, that you're dead right. You just cannot pick this at the moment in the A2s. One would have thought that Barmer would have gone straight through, but Loxton North have come to play, didn't they? So.
Well, again, they're just finding, some form at the right time of the season. Yeah. And just trying to maintain that. And, even whether you finish first, second, third or fourth, finals are going to be another, another challenge for all teams, and everyone's got to come with their best game every week to make that top four.
That is for sure. Just quickly, it was pink night as well for the A1s. How did that go? I saw
really
put some good photos up.
Yeah, so it was pink round last week and this week. I went down to Wakery last night and they had pink everywhere, and it's great seeing the players supporting it with pink ribbons and pink socks.
Yep.
And that will carry on again today. Some clubs had it last week and some clubs are doing it this week, depending on their home game.
Yeah,
but
of course.
A great cause, and I love that Riverland Netball getting behind it.
Yep, that is fantastic. Now, quickly, you've been watching the Commonwealth Games?
Oh, yes, yes.
I haven't been watching it, but I've been looking at all the reports, and we're on our way.
Watch tonight.
Well, we've got to deal with Jamaica tonight, don't we?
Yeah.
And there's a couple of decent Thunderbirds in there that could give us a hard time, I reckon.
I reckon. I think it's going to be great. I can't wait to watch them. There's going to be two good games, I think. New Zealand versus England and Australia versus Jamaica.
I tipped earlier that we could see an Australia, England or New Zealand grand final. I was shaky on that, but I don't know now that we've got to take on Jamaica.
I think New Zealand.
You reckon the Silver Ferns? Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon. I've been watching their game and, I love their coach as well. I've got I think she's amazing. So I think it would be a bit special if it wasn't Australia, New Zealand, and I think then Australia will be challenged. Obviously hope they get over the line, but great game.
Some of the best games of netball have been Australia versus New Zealand, haven't they?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Chrissy, thanks for your time. It's always a pleasure.
No worries.
Good luck today with all your games. Take care.
Thank you.
See ya. She's wonderful. She really is. She just does outstanding work for netball, Dave.
Absolutely, she does.
And I don't know why you don't get down to the netball more often.
Me?
Yeah. It's a great game.
It's too far away.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I know, because your car just doesn't like to move, does it?
No. Petrol prices.
Mate, don't talk about diesel prices at the moment.
Why?
My goodness, it's gone up to $2.30 something.
Really?
Today.
What was it last week? $1 something, wasn't
it? Something like that, yeah.
Gee willikers.
So
the Yankees are always bitching about the price of fuel over there.
Well, I don't know what.
Well, up until the war, they were paying like $1.90 or something a gallon.
Yes, yeah, I know.
I mean, hello.
Hello.
And now it's gone up to $6 a gallon.
Yeah, well, according to Trump, they've got it all worked out, haven't they?
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck Trump.
What did I hear on one of the YouTube channels? The orange turd.
I keep hearing that as well, the orange turd. But that's not very friendly, is it?
No, but who cares? He is.
Well, I don't know. I can't judge the man from what I see in the media. Oh, yes, I can.
Yes, absolutely you can. He's like WE. If my mother were alive, she'd be calling him the WE.
The WE?
Yeah.
Is this going to be friendly to go to air?
What?
What WE stands for?
Wanker
extraordinaire or something like that?
No. Trevor, how dare you say that on the wireless?
Well, they put the little things up there on the street signs. Well, they don't say
I'm trying to remember what it was now. Waste of something.
Waste of air.
Energy. Waste of air.
Waste of oxygen.
Yeah, something like that. But she used to say that's a WE over there.
WE over there. Oh, I wonder what that meant.
I'll have to ring my sister. I'll have to ring my sis-turd. That's what I call it.
Oh, you don't?
I do.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well, look, I moved up to the Riverland. She moved down to Yankalilla, and I said, we're getting further and further apart. She said, yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah. And my little sister used to call Moo.
Moo?
Moo. I don't know why. She was just Moo.
Really?
Margaret Moo. I don't know.
Hey, the latest...
And she moved to Queensland.
The other acronym...
She moved to Solomon Islands for a while. Right away from us.
I'm just trying to...
Uh-oh. He's writing down notes, people.
I'm just trying to... I'll work on that. Just...
What?
I heard this...
Uh-oh. He's got to work out a way you can say it without being sued.
No. Sued? No.
Or soon. Is it sued or soon?
No. God.
Goodness me.
I'll get it in a minute.
This is age, people.
It is
age.
Well, I'm 120. Felt like it this morning when I got up.
Mate, I wished I'd been 120 degrees this morning. My goodness me. It was a stinker, wasn't it?
Yeah, mammals. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, mammals. It stands for middle-aged men in lycra. Oh. And he was driving. This guy was driving a bus, and he said, "We'll spot the mammals shortly."
Yeah.
And everyone's sort of looking at him, and he said, "Middle-aged men in lycra." I thought that was quite clever.
Yeah, and they are everywhere, even in Griffith, I tell you.
Are they?
Yeah.
Now, you haven't told us anything about your holiday yet.
Not much to tell, really.
You told us about the cafe and everything else.
The cafe was brilliant, I must admit.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the cafe. It was very good.
Okay,
but the town's okay.
Worthwhile going over to have a look.
G'day, mate. How you going?
Mate, it'd be all right. Hang on, I've got Les Lange on the line. How you going, Les?
Are you well? Good, mate. How are you? You're going good.
I'm really well. We're sitting here back at the VIC in Barmera for a change, and it's glorious here. There's none of this worry about all the sun, cold or anything like that. It's nice and warm.
It's an absolute beautiful day here at Loxton.
It's a corker day. It really is. I see Loxton got some new goalposts or new goalpost pads.
Yes, goalposts and goalpost pads. So finally, we've met the AFL standards now. So they look good.
I did hear a little bit of talk about all of that. So yep, that's good. All right, what happened last weekend? It was a big weekend of Riverland Football League, wasn't it?
It sure was, and. Loxton had a very good win over Renmark.
They did.
I reckon I picked against them.
You did pick against Loxton. I went. I was with you. I went Loxton. You went Renmark. Yes. Yeah. I don't know why you did that.
So, Loxton had a few out, and I thought, Renmark will get over the top of them.
Right,
but Loxton played very well. So to their credit, they got the chocolates.
Yeah. Did they ever? In a big way. So we'll wait and see. The other game, so Barmera, Monash and Barratt. Oh, you go to that one.
I thought you were going to do that one last.
Yeah, let's do that one last. Loxton North and Wakery. Wakery are up and about. We know that. But that was a fairly good win, a 9-point win. So it's a tight game by the look of it.
It was a tight game, and to the Panthers' credit, Waikerie are flying at the moment, and they took it up to them, and they couldn't quite get the job done. So well done to Waikerie.
Yep, no, Waikere's done a great job. And then the tie, however it is, 2 times that they've met this season, and both times we've got a draw. Berry 11-7-73, Barham Monash 11-7-73.
Yes, and then I think the other game was only a point. Yeah, I wanted the draw. You wouldn't let me pick it.
Well, I honestly didn't expect it to happen. How would you have thought a draw, honestly?
Well, I just found it hard
you said
to pick.
it.
I just found it hard to pick a win out of those two. I thought both teams are doing very well, and look, it must have been a ripping game to watch. Yeah. So to full credit, it's going to really open up the finals race, because that draw just gives other teams a bit of a sniff too.
Yeah, it does.
Of getting maybe in the top 2.
Who knows? This is going to be interesting, and we'll see some of it play out today. Let's have a look at Waikerie and Renmark.
Yeah, is that at Waikerie?
It's at Waikerie. Renmark to travel all that way.
It's going to be very hard to pick against Waikerie though, Trev.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the way I went with my tips.
I'm not sure whether Renmark's got any injuries from last week, but, Waikerie are doing very well, and, you'd have to think that they should win that one down there pretty comfortably, actually, Trev.
Yep, I've gone Waikerie comfortably. Barnwell Monash and Loxton North. Barnwell Monash at home. I haven't even looked at the lineup to see who's there, but Barnwell Monash at home against Loxton North. This could be a good game.
I think it will be a good game. I'll go for the home team. Just on last week with that great game they had with Berry. But North is still playing well too, but I wouldn't have it as a large margin, Trev. I think I'd just pick Barmah.
And I think I saw Justin Bonney has got 300 games or 500 games or something.
300 would it be? Shivers, I don't know. That's a fair effort.
I'll have to hunt it down, but I did see it come up online yesterday, and I thought, gee, that's a pretty good sort of thing. He's been around since he was 15, playing A grade.
Yes, had a couple of seasons out with a serious knee problem.
Yep.
But then came back in the last couple of seasons. And was a very good junior, Trev. So well done to Justin Bonner, whatever level it is. It's a credit to him.
Yep, I'll have it up here in a minute. And the other game that you'll be at, what's going to happen there?
Well, Bibby back in, Harder back in, and Voigt back in. The Ollie Voigt, not Hudson.
Yep.
So 3 good ins for Loxton. At home today, I think I'll just lean Loxton's way very slightly again. This game here, I think it's going to be probably it'll be under 2 goals, Trevor. I mean, Loxton actually have the 1976 reunion as well, premiership reunion, 50 years ago, Trev. And there's a few blokes here.
There'll be a bit of partying going on, I should imagine. So, look, I picked against you there. I went Berry, just based on their performance last week against Barmah. I think they're in with a game here, but, it's hard to pick because they're going to play at Loxton, so it's going to be a toughie for them. But
and really, that tip's not a bad tip either, Trev. Like I said, what's been good this year, it's difficult for us to pick wins.
Absolutely, yep.
So, look, I expect a really good close contest. I mean, we could mention the White Boys and Miller and all these guys. Actually, I think Berry, since I put Minchella into the ruck, they've really gone up another level, Trev.
They have, haven't they? They have really moved along. So, I'm wishing them all the best today, but, it'll be another tough game. Look, I've got to correct myself. My memory is not as good as it used to be. It's Chris Bonney running out for his 100th senior game. Chris Bonney.
His 100th, so that's a fair effort. But I know he missed a few seasons. He missed a few seasons, Trev, with his knee, so that is a fair effort. Yeah,
it's a good effort. He's been there. He had his A-grade debut at 15 years of age.
Yep, and he spent a few years in Adelaide playing too. So.
Yeah, he played in Adelaide and he had injuries which kept him off the ground for a while, but he was back in 2024. So we wish him all the very best today, that's for sure, and apologies for mixing up the boys.
No problems, Trev. We all make mistakes, mate.
It happens every now and again when I'm talking names. But I think it's going to be a good round of footy once again. We haven't got that far to go before we get into the finals. Only 3 more rounds after today.
And now, Trev, how come Dave doesn't pick? What's going on?
Dave would probably pick the umpires to win.
Okay. Well, they win every week because they do a good job.
Mate,
absolutely. I don't know the front of the football from the back.
There you go. There you go.
And the netball last night, quickly, Trev, netball last night.
Mate.
Great close game here at Loxton with the Loxton-Berry game.
Yes, yeah. Look,
have you spoken to Chrissy yet?
I have, and she was praised up the Loxton girls. I wished I'd been there. I couldn't get there last night, but certainly...
the Berry girls are sensational too, mate. Sorry for cutting you off, but Berry were down by 4 or 5 goals at one stage, then up by 4 goals. So the game was just awesome to watch and really, really high standard.
Yeah, because I know I was watching the scores at home and Berry were ahead for a while and I thought, okay, they're okay here. And so, okay, they're going to win that. And I thought it had been the final score, but it wasn't. And the final score this morning, 1 goal to Loxton. So it must have been a really good finish.
And then the the Loxton North Barmer game, I reckon that went Loxton North's way, did it not?
It did, 56-47. And
so good win by the Panther girls.
And I wouldn't have picked that one either, I don't think. I can't remember. So, yeah.
Oh, no, they're going really well this year, North.
Yep, I think I picked Barmer for that one. So, anyway, it's been... Yeah, the netball's fantastic again this year. You cannot pick it. You really can't. And it's just like the footy. You can't pick the footy.
And that's what makes your job so interesting, Trev.
That's what makes sitting here listening to folk like you that actually know what they're talking about.
I don't know about
that. Are you
admitting
that you don't know, Trev?
Well, I know nothing.
Well, geez,
Dave, don't let him con you. Dave, do not let him con you, mate.
I was nearly going to
He's a Port Power man. He's a Port Power man, mate.
And I've always been, and I'm not going to change either.
So I can sense you might.
So you've been lying all this time, Trev. I'm going to call you Trump.
Trump.
Trump, yeah. Trevor Trump.
Yeah.
TT.
Yeah.
Oh, friends like you I've always needed. Mate, we're actually live on Facebook these days, so spread that word around. I'm just looking at it now. Would you believe it actually puts up subtitles? Have a look at that.
Really?
It puts subtitles up so people can watch us on the toilet and not be heard.
Oh, my God.
So if we give you the shits, you can just go along and watch us on the toilet. So there you go. Anyway, it's all good. It just came up. That's what it
did it?
Yeah, mate.
Did it put shit through? Or not? I'm just looking here.
Oh, dear. Technology, Les. Love it. How are your bees going to go today? That is the big rate.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Berry are struggling this year, and I've got a couple of lads back. We had 4 under-18s last week. We only got down to 1 plan this week. So, also with the A grade, had dropping 3 players back this week. So, we should do okay. But there's still about 7 of them out. So, look, it should be a pretty good game. Berry put up a good fight, and to their credit, they haven't had much success, but they come up like so does Wakery in the B grade, and they have a crack every week.
They keep doing it, so let's hope that they can have a good game today, and that all the boys have a good day. And thanks for your time, mate, and we will talk to you next week.
Thanks, Trevor and Dave. All the best.
Thank
you, buddy.
Yeah, good guy indeed. Les Lange knows his stuff when it comes to footy, knows his stuff when it comes to life, really, when it comes down to it.
Absolutely. So, now, folks, don't forget to subscribe today. Make a comment if you like, and either like it or dislike it. We don't care.
We don't care, really. No.
If you're offended by Trevor saying shit on the air, then please say Trevor Trump. How disgusting.
Oh, you idiot. But look, it's all good fun. We're only here because, we just like to make sure that the sport in the Riverland is
covered.
Well and truly covered, supported.
Absolutely, that's what it's all about.
Not a lot of people have found us as yet, but they're slowly but surely coming to us. Hello, Alex, by the way, who would be listening to us, who would probably give me a hard time if I told you who she was. So have a good one.
Okay. Is she in the state or is she?
Oh, no, she's here.
Because we've got them listening in Darwin, I know.
Well, we do. I know Darwin listens. G'day, Rob.
Rob,
and the team up there in Darwin. A lot of people up there.
How's Rob's Havel going?
I don't know. I haven't asked.
Haven't you?
It's Chinese. He shouldn't have bought it.
It's probably on the side of the Stewart Highway.
No, they're not that bad, I don't think.
A few of them around.
There is a few around.
No good for towing food vans or caravans, as far as I'm concerned.
No, well, I can't. I can't knock them because I've never actually driven one. So, got to do the right thing. Like, we're trying to put the call in to Lynton Barratt. Was actually in Lamoureux this week. Wonderful little place. So he's unable to answer the phone at the moment, but he'll certainly come back very shortly. Lynton Barratt to talk a little bit of football here on The Pulse.
He's probably out mammaling.
Malleeing.
Mammaling.
Mammaling.
Isn't he? Married, middle-aged men in Lycra.
He wouldn't be doing that. No, he wouldn't be doing that, I don't think. Okay. Goodness, I hope not.
All right.
Oh, I didn't say that loud, did I?
No.
No, that's okay.
Keep that to yourselves, folks. Don't tell anyone.
We'll take a little break and come back, sort ourselves out because we're sort of mucking up a bit here.
No, we're not.
You're on The Pulse. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That girl is a runner. She was born to get away. Hear that two-tone humming, headed out to the highway. I should have seen it coming through the years left in the dust. But after all the lessons learned, it would end the both of us. There's a first for everything, like a hand holding mine. Now I'm left here with the pain from her I love you goodbye. And though it hurts to watch my whole world become the woman she would be, the thing that I forgot would set her free. I taught her how to leave. Summer, man, it feels like yesterday when she was looking out that window on the bus to second grade. The first step she'd ever take, the first cut from a heartbreak. Been through it all, but now it's time to go our separate ways. There's a first for everything, like a hand holding mine. Now I'm left here with the pain from her I love you goodbye. And though it hurts to watch my whole world become the woman she would be, the thing that I forgot would set her free. I taught her how to leave. There's a first for everything, like her hand holding mine. Now I'm left here with the pain from her I love you goodbye. And though it hurts to watch my baby girl become the woman she would be, the thing that I forgot would set her free. I taught her how to leave.
And now back to Trev and Dave and On the Pulse.
Yes, you're on the Pulse with Trev and Dave. We are live at the Visitor Information Centre in Barmera, the centre of the universe.
It absolutely is. Eva, it's the ice centre of the universe this morning.
Yeah, it is the ice centre, and that he means ice as in frozen water.
Yes, that's
not
what
other sorts of ice.
No, you won't get murdered.
No, you won't get murdered, and you won't get arrested.
Yeah. Even though Trevor Trump is here, you won't. He's not going to send the ice agents down to you. Are you suggesting that might stick?
I'm suggesting that might stick. Yes.
God damn.
Hey, Lynton Barratt, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good, mate. Yourself?
Mate, I'm very well. Say hello to Dave.
Morning,
Lynton. G'day, Dave. How you going today?
I'm going very well, and I'm down on the lakefront there too. And I had to change cars this morning because of the ice on the windscreen. I couldn't. The wipers wouldn't work. Crazy stuff.
Yeah. No, we had a nice fire going last night, but even by about 9 o'clock, you could feel the chill in the air. Retired inside, and she was pretty fresh this morning.
Yeah, I'll bet.
So you didn't walk up to the netball last night?
No, mate. No. I could see the lights on. That's as close as I got.
I know the netball's inside. The netball was inside.
So. Okay, you're right. Yeah, we're free camping on the northern side of the lake, so
a little
bit
spot. Oh, right. I thought
for me.
I was thinking you were at the caravan park. So you're free camping around there. Good on you. Enjoying all the work that the council and RMAC have done to make sure that we have great camping sites around there.
We sort of travel around a bit, but this is one of the best free camps I've seen. You know, the sites are well marked out. They're good sized sites. It's neat and tidy, and it's a credit to the council.
Yeah, they do great work. Let's have a chat about footy because. Yep. Well, last week, round 14 for the River Murray Football League. No real surprises, I don't think, to be honest.
Not really. Maybe a couple of the margins. But this time of year, there's a few sides that have almost put the queue in the rack, I reckon, and just looking forward to next year. Yes. Whereas there's some others that are building into finals. So, a bit of a contrast at the moment. Yeah,
so Coorong Cats going along their merry way, 96-point victory over Tail and Ben. Like, you would have expected that for sure.
Yeah. And that's a great example of two clubs which are poles apart at the moment. Tailem, real tough season. Probably gone backwards from last year a little bit, which is unfortunate for them. But the Cats just building beautifully. Brought in a new player, David Wilson. I think he kicked 5 or 6, got best. So they just keep getting stronger and stronger as we get to the pointy end of the season. Yeah. As I said, for Tailem, just got to see out the rest of the season and get busy for next year.
Yeah, that is for sure. Tailem been great bakery there too, by the way, for a coffee in the morning. Manum and Ips. Manum came out on top. Yeah. So a good win there too, 35 points over Imperial.
Yeah, really interesting win. I think we've got the Cats and Jervois who are very similar. Yes. And now I think Imps and Manum, the gap's closed between them. I think Manum are sort of improving as the year goes on as they get a few back from injuries, whereas Imps just getting a few injuries. So that's the luck of the draw with footy come this time of year. But great win by Manum, and it's they're good players. Matthew Spenceley, you blokes have seen him up here in the Riverland. He consistently gets 35 to 40 touches a week, uses the ball really well. Chad Resky, injury for sort of a hamstring for a fair portion of the year. He's coming good. So, they're travelling nicely. For Imperials, just got to get a few players back. Brodie Carroll's really important from them coming off half-back, and I think he'll play this week. But at the end of the day, these two sides are going to be third and fourth, I'm pretty sure. So, we'll just see who ends up with a double chance.
It's going to be very interesting, isn't it? Here we go. Southern Mallee, the Suns and the Storm. Look, I didn't expect it to go any other way. I picked them out of heart. I drove through Peak and J-Buck last week and again this week. And the Storm back end of memories that I get was just amazing. The oval looked superb. They're playing there today. But, the Suns on top. It was only a 26-point difference. So, I sort of half expected it to be higher than that.
Yeah, could have been. And we always could say, if you did this or you did that, the result would be different. But the Suns absolutely dominated inside 50s in the first quarter, 3 goals, 7 to a goal. If that's 7-goal 3, probably the game's out of touch, early in the game. Yes. But, they hung in there. And then just before half-time, they kicked a goal, and then they kicked another goal after the siren going into half-time and took all the momentum going forward. And I thought they were really going to come in that third quarter. But, yeah, I found them a little bit disappointing. Without Matt Brown, Shane Pake had no influence up forward. They tried a few different things, different players forward. I just don't think they got the right ones forward. Chris Rudiger, back in the day, he's gone forward and kicked goals. He stayed back. This Disbury's a great player, but I'd like to see him, go forward. They've got to kick a score, and kicking 7 goals is just not going to win you too many games of footy, and that's where they're going to come up short, I reckon. For the Suns, great win, but it came at a cost. Couple of injuries, and I'm not sure whether we'll see one of them again this year, which is unfortunate with Shannon Jones' shoulder. But yeah, I thought it was a great win with 2 rotations down for most of the last half. I thought the Suns played really well. Tommy Keogh, their coach, he picks the best players, and he never puts himself in them. But I thought he was really influential in the game, as was Brooklyn Mooser-Bruins, young player that's going really well. For Mallee Districts, yeah, I was disappointed, mate. I thought this was their chance to really show and make a statement to say, yeah, we've improved, but they came up a fair way short for them. So let's see if they can bounce back this week.
Let's hope so. And Ramblers and Jervois, this is a huge win to Jervois over to Ramblers. We expected a win like that, but not 93 points.
Nah. And this, again, as it was with the Cats Tailem game, one side building nicely, just getting a few players back in, working out, rotations and positions and all that. Ramblers, they're okay. They're actually sitting in 6th at the moment. So we've got Suns 5th, Ramblers 6th, and the Storm 7th. So I think for their season so far, it's been a tick, but a nearly 100-point margin just shows how far they're still off the top 2 sides. Yep. But I think in the next few weeks, Ramblers are going to have a say to what happens in the finals. So we'll talk about that in a sec.
That we will. Let's go to this round, and we're heading out to Peak. I wish I could get out there. The Storm have got to take on Ramblers. There's a little bit of celebration going out there. It's the Dean Linder Memorial game, which is going to be very, very special for most of those Peak and Districts people. He's an absolute legend, not just in footy, but in lots of other things that he did when he was out there. So our hats go off to him, and his family will be there to present the memorial trophy. So that's terrific. Done so much for footy as a player, administrator, and then as an umpire. So I think it's a great way to recognise his contribution to footy with what they're doing today. Dean Linder, our thoughts go out to you and the family. Now, Districts, they can't beat Ramblers today, can they? I don't think they can, mate. I don't think they can. Shane Pate not playing, Matt Brown not playing, brought in Josh Rudiger. Josh has been a good player for a lot of years, but probably not quite going to cut the mustard at A grade, at this stage. So, and Ramblers, Alex Pfeiffer back in. One other in, I think. So they're nearly full strength. Even though it's at home, I actually think it suits Ramblers. They like to lock the footy in. They don't like the ball sort of getting out into the spaces, so obviously that's going to suit them at Peak. I just think with the ins and the outs, I just think Ramblers can kick a score here. Home ground, they do get up and about, the ex-Peak players and the Karoonda boys and that, but there's so much to play for both sides. But I reckon Ramblers might just sneak in by a couple of goals. There might be a few more than a couple, I think. I've had to go Ramblers as well. The heart says no, but the brain says, don't be silly, Trev. Coorong Cats and Manum. This is another Cat win easy. It is. But this is a real challenge for Manum to see, well, are we actually going to challenge in finals or are we just going to make up the numbers? Maybe win the first final and then come up against the top 2 sides and just come up fair way short. So, it's not going to make any difference to the Cats. For Manum, yes, it could lock in 3rd spot for them, which is really important, but it's about how they challenge the Cats, how they match up with the best in the league, the most organised, I think, in the league, the style of footy they play, their run-off
half back with Hargraves and that back there is just as good as you'll see. So Manham have got to have a really cracking game. Jesse White's got to really take on Matt Hartman and have an influence in those centre bounces. But yeah, I can't see how Manham are going to hold the Cats with a forward line of Charlie Fisher and Dan Menzel. Dan Menzel's kicked over 70 goals now in 10 games. I mean, that's extraordinary for a bloke.
Cool.
He's sort of 35, 36, doesn't get to train a lot. Yeah, it's a great effort, and he's good to watch. He's good one-on-one. He can lead up and good on the ground. So I can't see how they're going to hold him. So I think Cats, but let's see if Manham can challenge and see how close they can get.
All right, well, I've gone Cats, of course, with that one. Imperials and Maipo. Imperials at home at Johnston Park this week. Maipo, they just don't have the strength, do they?
They don't, mate. And again, we talk about, they try hard, and they do. Geordie Hyde's a great leader and that, but they just haven't got enough cattle on the park at the moment. For Imperials, again, it's a lot more important for them today to get back into some form. Yeah. Just a little bit flat at the moment with Ramblers getting over the top of them, and then last week with Manham. So, let's see how they sort of challenge. Form is their challenge. Brodie Carroll will be back in today, but there's a couple out I see. Also, Will Crane probably playing for the Crows, I think. So that's a big out. So they'll win, but again, it's about getting good form going into the pointy end, and let's see if they can do that.
Yep, we'll wait and see. I've got Imps, of course, there. And Jervois and Tailem Bend, as we've been mentioning, Tailem Bend really struggling, trying to rebuild. Jervois will be all over them.
Yeah. There's a lot of rivalry between, Cross River neighbours, but that won't make any difference today. No. Tailem Bend could start shortly and they still won't win, give them about an hour head start. Jervois just far too powerful, all over the ground. Their back six, they line up really well, and Matt Hansen will probably play today, hasn't played most of the year, really important across that last line, just got stars all over the ground. Just a note for Lockie Thomas, part of the winning state countryside last week and also got best on ground. Great achievement by the young man, only 22 years old. He's a leader already. He'll be back into the Jervois side, so I'm not sure who holds him. And Josh Scott, there's just too many questions of how are they going to stop the Jervois side. So they will win at home by plenty.
By heaps, that is for sure. It'd be a good trip across the river there to watch that game, I should imagine. So it's really getting down to the pointy end now. We've only got 3 more rounds before we go into the finals.
Yep.
And Coorong Cats, well and truly comfortable on top, aren't they? Clear, 24 points, clear of the 20 points of Jervois.
Yeah. Jervois are coming though. They've dropped a couple, but they're coming, and they will really challenge when the sun comes out at the back end of their season with their older players, and that they'll be up and about. So it's very interesting. And then you've got that challenge for 3rd and 4th spot with Manham and Imps. And then, the Storm and Ramblers are still mathematically a chance to push out the Suns, but I just can't see it happening. The Suns would have to lose their last 3, and those other 2 would have to win their last 3. Obviously, they're playing each other this week, so it ain't going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
But there's still a bit to play out.
It's how it is at the moment, and it's still an exciting league of footy. Mate, thanks for your time. Thanks for coming to Barmer and spending some time in our little world.
Yeah, no, I'm going to actually head down to Waikerie and watch Waikerie and Renmark, I think, play today. So I'm looking forward to see how Riverland footy goes about it. So, and it'll be a beautiful day now the sun's come out and the ice has thawed out. Yeah,
and make sure you have a look around those new club rooms they've got down there. It's absolutely fantastic. It really is. So, love Waikerie. Take care, and we'll talk to you next week, my friend.
Good on you, mate. Thank you.
Thank you. Lynton Barratt there, hails out of Lamoureux Way, and certainly puts on... has a really good chat about footy and does it extremely well. That is for sure.
Certainly does, doesn't he?
On the Pulse with Trev and Dave.
And that is Dave.
That was me.
That is you. Yeah. That is you. What's going on in your world? You got a few people. We've got Sala here, haven't we?
Yes, we're talking about that later with Heather Thomas. We're doing that after 11.
Right.
Because I went down there to speak to somebody about talking on the program today.
Oh, good.
Down there the other day.
At least you warned them.
Yes. and spoke to Heather. And when I walked in, she said, "Oh, we're not open." And I said, "No, that's not exactly why I came down here." And at the same time, Judy Cottam's coming up behind me. He opened the thing originally 9 years ago when we first started doing solar.
Is it 9 years?
9 years ago. Where the hell did that go?
I don't know, because I remember that coming through council when they asked for a little bit of support through council, and I think it was...
Well, council actually did give them some support because they put all those rails around the edges so they could hang paintings.
Yeah, that's what
things.
it was for. It was for all of that. Yeah,
yeah.
And
because I remember it's part of my little speech that I had to give when I was opening it, because my sister was an art teacher for 48 years.
Yeah,
she's still doing it. She's 130, and she's still doing it. And I said during the speech, I said to Mum one day, "How come my sister has got all the artistic ability and I can't even draw stickmen?" She said, "You're an artist, you're just a bullshit artist."
That's right. Yes, I knew that was coming.
And she always said that to me. So, my sister's still teaching art, and she's, as I said, 130. No, she's 76
she's
or
not
something.
That old.
Oh, dear,
you get yourself in trouble because it's all being written on Facebook now, you know.
She's not listening, I can tell you.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon she listens to everything you do.
No, I hope not. All right. Don't forget, subscribe, folks, comment, like or dislike or whatever you want to do.
Plenty of dislikes.
Fine by us.
There's plenty to dislike.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Okay, I'll leave you for a minute. I've got to
You've
go
got
and
clients
see
to
people.
talk to.
I
How
have.
good is that?
Yes. Okay.
I think that's wonderful that people are coming in to the Visitor Information Centre. And I reckon I might have Marc Worsfold to chat with right about now. He's with me. How are you, Marc? No? Are you there, Marc?
Yeah, gotcha.
Gotcha. It's all right. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed Dave's button on him. We don't want to listen to him. We've heard too much from him today. Mate, well, there's a big weekend for you guys out there. Is it Centenary weekend for you guys, the celebration?
Yeah, that's it. Celebrating the 100 years of the Wunkar Footy Club. So, quite exciting. Big day planned. I've seen some photos of the meat going in the smoker this morning, ready for tea tonight. That's going to smell nice across the oval and onto the netball courts, I'm sure. So, there's plenty of preparations happening already. It looks like it's going to be a big day. There's going to be a memorabilia tent with plenty of stuff from the last 100 years all on show there. It's going to be an exciting day.
It is going to be exciting today. Let's talk about last weekend because it wasn't so exciting, was it? Paringa and Sedan Cambrai had to forfeit, so we ended up with no result there.
Yeah.
Did Paringa get points for that? I think they do, don't they?
Yeah, they'll get their points. Get the 4 points. So.
They still get their 4 points. It's good. Brownsville and Ramco. Gee, poor old Ramco. Gee, I feel sorry for them. 253-point victory for Brownsville.
Yeah, that's it. I think we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Definitely, probably the way we went. Big result for
I feel
Brownsville,
for
that's for sure. And good to see Ramco putting up a team each week and going out there.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure they would have still had a good day. Even though the scoreline doesn't show that. But,
mate, you're playing the game.
They're putting a team together.
Yeah, they're out there, they're playing the game. That's what it's for. It's more about the community and playing with your teammates than it is.
That's it. And I think for them, they just want to get to the end of the season and build again for next year.
Yeah, exactly. Murrayville and Wunkar. Wunkar sadly down by 50 points. Murrayville had the big win. It was played at home at Murrayville, though, let's face it. So that was an advantage anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. They play well over there. Wunkar couldn't quite back it up after a big win the week before. Murrayville, they're starting to put the team together and stuff. And they might. Either of these teams can still build towards a good final series, and they can take it to the top two teams. So that was a good result, obviously, for Murrayville. Wunkar want to bounce back this week.
They need to bounce back this week. They're celebrating 100 years, my goodness me. Let's have a look at the Sedan-Canberra Murrayville game. Is that going to go ahead, do you think?
Yeah, yep, down there, all locked in to go ahead.
Good.
Yeah, they got a few back from injuries and stuff like that. So, no, they should be up and about, hopefully putting a team together, and, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
You got to look at Murrayville for the win there, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely, I think. They'll get over the line.
Now, Ramco and Paringa at Ramco. Can that make any difference to be playing on the pasty?
On the pasty there, it might make a little bit of a difference. Less drive home for Ramco.
Yeah.
But no, I think it'll be a tough day again for them. So. They're still, like I keep saying, each and every week, they're still putting that team out there. They're having good fun from what I'm hearing, even though the results aren't quite going their way. There's plenty of people that are learning football. A lot of the fruit pickers and everyone in that community actually getting behind the team. So. It's quite exciting. There's plenty of people learning footy, or even gelling. Like there's people from BSR playing there as well. So trying to get that team together wouldn't be easy. They're sure over the season they're slowly getting to know each other, and like I said, they'll be building for next year.
Yeah, mentioning BSR, I said they're going to have a meeting to try and get a few people back involved there at Blanchetown as well. So
that's coming up. Later this month, I think 23rd of August.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a couple of weeks away. Yeah, so hopefully they can get some people together. Wunkar and Brownsville today, out at Wunkar, of course, celebrating 100 years. Can Wunkar take it to Brownsville? Brownsville, after that big one last week, they'll be tired just counting the points.
Yeah, that's it. Obviously, Brownsville in some hot form at the moment. They've got some really good footballers and playing really well. I think we say this every time these two come together. It's sort of like the showdown sort of vibes. No matter where they're on the ladder, there's a lot of fight in the game and a lot of heat and stuff like that. So it's quite exciting. Obviously, Wunkar have big event on tonight and throughout the day to celebrate 100 years, and all the past players will be out there. Cheering them on and everything, so hopefully that will get them over the line and be the difference that Wunkar will need to get over top.
That would be fabulous, wouldn't it? So there it is. Now, did Wunkar have a lambing, a sheep event out there during the week? Did I see?
What's that? Sorry.
Was there a livestock event out there at Wunkar during the week?
There was a Wunkar Hogget comp.
Yeah. What's that all about? I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, so
trust one can have a hogget event.
Yeah, that's it. Hoggets are a year-old sheep, and so what they do is they compare them. There's about 5 to 10 different farmers put their sheep in each year into the competition. They do a pen of 10, and they get a judge and work out who's got the best looking sheep for wool and for future breeding and stuff, and then they keep 3 on the property, and they run for 12 months, and harvest the wool the next year and see who produces the most wool.
There you go. What a great idea. I'd never heard of it in all these years of living here. So there you go. You have educated me once again, young fellow. Thanks for your help.
Yeah. No worries.
Mate, we'll catch up with you next week. Good luck today, and happy centenary to all the Wunkar Bulldogs.
Yeah, cheers for that, and hopefully it's a good day.
Cheers, mate. Take it easy. Great guy. To find him at Elders out at Loxton, and he is one-eyed when it comes to his footy, that is for sure. He loves a game of footy, and he loves to have a chat about it as well. So there you go. We might take a tiny little break here, and then we'll come back. Would you believe we've got people in the Visitor Information Centre wanting to have a look around? That's fantastic. It really is. This is On the Pulse. Don't forget to like and subscribe and be a part of it all on Facebook and also on YouTube.
On the Pulse.
Well, Dave's very busy with some visitors that have come into the Visitor Information Centre, but I am certainly here, and I do have with me Shane Phillips, the mad scientist. How you doing, buddy?
I am good, Trevor. And how about yourself on this very cool and frosty morning?
Well, it was all right. It's all right now, but I got to tell you, at 6 o'clock this morning, it was really, really cold. -2, they was telling me at home. -2 in Berry. That's ridiculous.
No incentive to get out of bed?
Absolutely none whatsoever. But I was out because I had to look out the window and look at the frost. It was very frosty this morning, and I think it was frosty everywhere, wasn't it?
No, we had nothing at Loxton.
Really?
No, nothing.
Oh,
but
okay.
we live down down on the river, so there's never a lot of frost there. It's only when you get over the road.
Of course, yes.
South,
Yep.
It gets a bit cooler.
Yep. But certainly a different sort of winter this year, isn't it? It's not the winter that we've been expecting sometime, because we haven't had these minus temperatures, but we've had cold temperatures during the day.
That's what's been really unusual. The nighttime temperatures have been up.
Yep.
And the daytime temperatures have been down. So it's just really unusual.
Yeah.
Really unusual.
All right. So have we had enough cold weather now to set our stone fruit going, though?
For most varieties, yes.
Good.
Everything's buds look quite stable for the high chill line.
Yep.
And we're getting this really good late chill, which is very, very unusual by long-term monitoring.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of those years, and even when you go back to it with that wet start in March and all the rain we had the first 3 months, apparently the last time that happened was about 1912.
Oh, really?
So there's no one around who actually can remember that.
No.
And how that panned out. So it's thrown lots of things out. Like I know our Geraldton wax is flowering. Normally it doesn't flower till the first week of September.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I've got another flowering plum, which is normally flowering now, that's only just starting to go into pink bud. So a lot of things, it's thrown them out a bit. And so that's what makes it so hard to predict.
Yes, yeah. All right. So at least we're getting something. That's the main thing. Now, you were telling me off air you've been doing some work with cherries all right around the country. What's going on with cherries?
Well,
we need cherries for Christmas.
I think we need cherries any time. It doesn't have to be Christmas time, but I mean...
cherries coated in chocolate. Yum.
Or just cherries in anything are pretty good. So cherries, yeah, you wouldn't mind cherry brandy, would you?
Actually, I don't think I've ever tried cherry brandy, to be honest.
It's brandy with this massive over punch of cherry in it, which is nice because I don't particularly like brandy, but having cherry brandy is actually not too bad. And then put that over ice cream. It
sounds pretty good.
It's
all
not
right,
bad.
I'm going to have a go at that. All right, that's all right, but I'll wait until summer because I don't want to be eating ice cream at this weather. It's ridiculous. So anyway, cherries. So cherries are going along okay. What have you been working on with cherries?
So what happened years ago when we were doing work within chill research, cherries were one of our focal crops that we were looking at, and how can we increase the chill hours on cherries and how do we manage that? So there's a bit of a workshop we're having, a wellness webinar workshops this week, where we're talking about how do you manipulate chill, how do you know when to do certain things, and if I prune early or I defoliate early, I get my trees to start accumulating chill a bit earlier.
Right.
And also the timing of when I prune can also help the buds wake up. So if I prune too early and defoliate too early, the tree goes into dormancy and then it wants to wake up quick.
Yep.
So it's all about knowing the variety that people are growing and how do they manage it. And I've said to a few people, this year's been really good because it's so unusual.
Yeah.
You actually get some really good data for future seasons where you know the exact hours on things that are happening and when you need to do certain jobs by the varieties that you're growing. And I had someone send me through some pictures of almonds this week, and they defoliated some tree, one, the same variety, but they defoliated some 4 weeks earlier than the other one. And the one they've defoliated early is in full flower, and the other one's just coming out.
Well, there you go. There you go.
So
how do you defoliate a tree?
Well,
you go out and pick all the leaves off.
Well, you'll spray them off. You might put some fertilisers you can mix together, make it a bit stronger, and that'll burn the leaf off. And so it's a good way to get a tree to go dormant, because if they stay green and keep growing late like they did this year, until they start to lose their leaves, they don't actually accumulate any chill. So you can think it's been really cold, but look at the tree and the tree's still green. It's still growing. So they need to shut down. And as the days get longer, as they are now, the tree starts to wake up again. And if it hasn't had enough sleep or resting, then that's when the crop load can become quite problematic.
Yeah, right.
So it's all about timing that whole of the winter management program of what you do to ensure that you get a crop the following year.
There you go. BioCentral, keeping me educated every Saturday.
It's a terrible thing.
I've heard of people defoliating before, but I had no idea how they did it. My imagination was I had a little group of people going out there picking the leaves off.
Well, you do that with table grapes. You pluck the leaves off to get the bunch open.
Oh, get out, really?
True, yeah.
There you go. All right, that is interesting. Anyway, carry on with your cherry story.
Yeah, so we're having a chat about that and how people can then, and once you know all this information, when you can then apply things a lot more strategically.
Yes. Yep.
Because information is powerful. It's just how you use that information to help manage your flock. And sometimes these little things have massive responses in the back end of how you do a job.
Yep. That's always the way. Little things grow into big things.
This reminds me of a song.
Yeah. I wish I was able to play it, but I'm not. So, there's lots going on, and I see that there was quite a success via BioCentral laboratories for the, what do you call it? Oh, what was the my brain's gone blank. The blaze tamer stuff. That was quite a lot of discussions overseas with blaze tamer as well.
Yeah, we had the people from the US came over, and we've now had inquiries for fighting fires in other parts of the world as well, which is really nice.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really good. So there's something there where you think being small and innovative, like a lot of companies in Riverland are. I know like some of our engineering companies, they make amazing stuff.
Yes.
Like really, they're small businesses with people who can just do stuff, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, it really is. We're going well. Quick thoughts on the footy. What's going to go on today?
Well, I'm going to wander up to Loxton and see Berry and Loxton because I think Berry are playing an amazing brand of footy for local stuff.
Yep.
And they've been down for a long time, so seeing them come up is good for the league, which I think is really exciting.
It's really positive, isn't it?
Oh, you don't want the same people winning all the time because they can destroy a comp.
I've actually tipped them for today in the game plan.
They are playing really, really well, and I think it's good because Berry have been down for a long time. So seeing them move upwards is really good, and I think it's good for the whole competition as well.
Yeah, it is really good. But I've tipped them because I think they played so well, and with the draw last week against Barmah and Monash, they'll be looking for just to go that 1 point further, won't they?
Yeah, and Loxton have been playing pretty well as well, so it should be a pretty high standard game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. So, you go and enjoy that. Mate, thanks for your time. Thanks to the team at BioCentral Laboratories, and we will talk to you next week.
Excellent to chat. See you, Trev.
You're a champion. Thank you. The mad scientist, I call him, Shane Phillips from over there at Loxton, and he's always happy to have a chat and has been for a number of years here on The Pulse because we are live right throughout the world. And we don't like to say that very often, do we? No, we certainly don't. But it's really good. Now, coming up on the program, we're going to talk Sala because Sala is happening, and I see a lot of people going into the theatre here at Barmah, and there's a lot of people wanting in there. Going to put a call into Schwatty, Grant Schwartzkopf, the best photographer on the planet, and Cole Milburn, and there's a few other things that we need to cover as well as we make our way through the Pulse here in Barmah.
Well, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Yeah, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. baby crying, said you can't live that way. Left my baby crying, says you can't live that way. I told her love ain't chained down, it just comes and drifts away. Saw the sun in the distance, looked like a burning coin. Saw the sun in the distance, looked like a burning coin. Lord, I don't need no preacher, just that dust roll to join. Now I'm rolling through the valley, wind hums through my head. Yeah, I'm rolling through the valley, wind hums through my head. You can't tell my woman I'm gone, and I ain't coming back.
And now back to Trev and Dave and On the Pulse.
Yes, it's on the
Rush hour
polls.
in here.
It is rush hour. You've had people coming in. You had a bloke wanting to talk politics, and you told him off.
I didn't actually tell him off, but he was talking about Trump and all the rest of it.
Was he? What's that got to do with having a look around Berry and Palmer?
I don't know. He's from a country town, so like we are,
So
but it's
we
only
are.
a lot smaller apparently.
Is it? Okay.
He just wanted to have a bit of a yak about politics.
that's
He was-
all right.
And he was talking about Trump, and I said, "What, the yellow turd?
Orange, isn't it?
Orange?"
Something.
Oh, I don't know. It depends on who's doing his makeup in the morning, I'd reckon.
Well, that's true. That's true. Now,
I just love it when you see the wind hit him and it's like a sail goes up. Better reception then.
he'll make someone will have him as one of those balloons that are travelling around the state at the moment. Wouldn't that be a scream?
Yeah, a blow up Donald Trump suit.
Yeah, you've seen the big whale one.
Yeah.
Right. I reckon it'd be about that size.
Oh my God.
Now, who are we ringing?
We're ringing Heather, and there is the telephone number.
Okay, so
Top one.
Yep, I got that. Found that.
Okay, we're ringing Heather, and Heather
It's
Thomas.
a secret phone business.
Yeah, it is here. Because we haven't got a producer. We are the producers.
Yeah, we've got to do something about that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who will put
Who
in
would be
that.
silly enough to produce this program?
Exactly right.
Somebody that knows how to push the buttons probably be good.
Yes, and I can tell you that Sala is on this.
Sala is on.
Is on this month.
Yes.
And it started
Now.
16 minutes ago.
Yes,
Heather
well-
Thomas, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We are very well up here at the visitor centre. We're a stone's throw from you.
I've been watching you from here.
Putting out the signs.
Yes, the signs are out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, watching all of that. Now, look, this is number, because I remember...
Number 9.
You
Number
don't
9.
remember at all.
I do remember.
You had to be reminded.
No, Judy Cottam reminded me the other day because I wouldn't have remembered, and I thought, where did the 9 years go? And
Exactly.
I actually opened it, I remember, 9 years ago.
I was there.
Yes.
Were you?
Yes. Yes.
You were too.
Yep.
Trevor
I was there. I was
yeah.
there as a member of the Berry Barmer Council.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. All right, so so was I then. Probably.
You were too, I think.
Was I on council?
Yeah, you were, yeah. Oh, God,
Why
we've
are
done
we
so
still
much.
there?
Because we love it.
Yeah, true. Heather, now, sorry for all our silliness, but
That's great.
we're out of control up here.
And we're live on Facebook, so we can do what we want.
Yeah, exactly
Oh,
right.
yes. Good. Yeah.
Heather, now.
Oh, there's a
this is
person
the
in a
ninth
gopher
year.
using a telephone. Is she allowed to do that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether she is or not.
Oh, and I haven't got our camera up today.
No, we haven't. Now, shut up, Trevor.
Okay.
Heather, the 9th year, is it getting bigger?
It is certainly getting bigger. I don't know how many hours were in the first couple, but I know since I joined in 2021, the gallery, each year it's got more and more. Last year we had, I think, about 26 members showing their art. This year we've got 32.
Okay. All right.
So it is getting bigger and more art.
Yeah, exactly. Now, do you only cover sort of art on canvas, or do you cover any form of art like sculptures or?
Yes, no, we've got sculptures.
Have
we've
you?
got 20 pieces in the. We've got 125 this year, 20 of which are wood, metal sort of sculptures, old wire. All sorts of things. Yeah, birds. We've got some of Glennis Lesky's beautiful fabric birds.
Yeah.
So, and in the past we've had pottery from, but we only got one piece of pottery this year.
Look, anybody who says there's no talent in the Riverland is
it's wrong.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of talent there, and I remember going back 9 years ago when at the opening there was a lot of work in there by Barb Manning. Now, Barb was a very good artist. She's still going, but she was a very, very good artist in those days. And I think there was one that I really loved, and I think Kim, her son, took it home. And that's one of her dancing, ballroom dancing with George, her husband.
Yes, possible, yes. Her son came in and took quite a few. He did leave one.
Yeah.
We have her sunflowers out in the foyer of the hall.
Okay.
At the moment on display.
Yeah. Well, we've got her galahs up here, a painting she did of galahs.
Yep.
And it matches
the portrait of
matches
David.
The star.
A portrait of David.
But so you're getting more, and you're probably losing a few, like you did with Barb, and new ones coming in.
We've lost one or two. Yes, we've lost one or two. But with Sala, when I took over as curator, I sort of thought there's so much out there that we need more than just gallery members.
Yeah.
So I've approached, and so has Judy, a lot of the art groups. And not everybody has joined, but those that have, we've welcomed with open arms. And their work is amazing.
How many art groups are there in the... You're talking about just Barbara now, or you're talking about right across the Riverland?
The Riverland.
Okay.
Yeah, right across the Riverland.
Yeah.
There's quite a few. There's more than you would think.
Yeah.
You talk to people and somebody says, I go to art, and say, you U3A? And they say, no, it's a little group of... there's, I think, 2 in Barmera. There's the U3A, of course, which is in Berry.
Yeah.
Loxton, Renmark, they've all got their own, 4 or 5 little groups that get together and paint or sculpt.
I think Wakery's got a...
Yeah.
I think Wakery's got a fairly
Wakery has a big
active
group.
art group down there as well.
Yes, they do too.
What's the age group?
Oh, gee. We did have a 12-year-old a few years ago.
Oh, gee whiz, okay.
And sort of any age group, up to, I think some of our ladies are over 90 even.
Gee, isn't that incredible?
Yep.
That's certainly...
It's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
the work is fantastic. So
I think I think we've probably got one of the best venues here with the Soldiers Memorial Hall.
Oh yes, we have. Indeed, we have.
Because there's room there and all that railing around the edge of the building. Yes. But of course, you've filled up the centre as well, haven't you?
Oh yes. We have. The council has towers. So
yes.
we erect the towers.
Yeah.
And the council have been absolutely wonderful with supplying lighting and the railing. That's just. Yeah, and without that, it wouldn't be what it is.
Tell me, do you put the LED lights on, or do you leave them? You've got them on,
Oh, no, we put the LED lights on. Yeah, that's art in itself as well.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And the windows along the top and that big door that's done. I mean, it's beautifully done.
It is. Bronte is superb with his LED light.
Now, he's from Wakery, isn't
Renmark.
it?
No,
Renmark.
Renmark, Bronte Western Roader. Yep.
That's the one, yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's worthwhile coming in just to see those, but you could probably spend an hour or two in there anyway.
yes. When the gallery is open, when we don't have anything in the hall, but we're quite happy to open up the theatre and the Soldiers Memorial Hall for people to have a look. Yeah.
I mean, you know, the whole
been beautifully restored.
It has
really
been,
well
and the history in there. I mean, you walk into the theatre, and when I've taken people through from the visitor centre, and their mouths just drop, and they say, "Why is this not being used more?" Well, of course, we're trying to get it used as much as we possibly can.
That's right. Yes, it does get used. So that's one good thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. I did one night in there, or 2 nights, I think, with the blow-up screen.
And he blew it up.
And I showed movies in there. But the blow-up screen's 5 metres, so it fills the stage nicely, and the curtains come across just nicely.
It looks fabulous.
It does.
Yeah.
And we should be.
We tell people that when they come and look.
Yeah, we should be doing more of that.
Get used.
But all those day bills around near the stage area there are worthwhile as well. So look, if people come in for Sala to have a look at all the art that is in there, then have you got enough staff in there to take people through the theatre if they wish to have a look?
Yeah, we just open it up and they can go in and have a look.
Good.
Yep.
It's a fabulous theatre.
The only thing we have to tell them is a little bit careful upstairs.
Yeah, you do have to be. You know, that'll be the next step, I think, because that's the only area that hasn't been renovated.
Yes. I know it's on their agenda.
It's on the long-term
somebody
agenda.
Restore. Yes, they'd like the chairs up there restored.
Oh yes.
And most theatres don't have them upstairs anymore. No. They've gone. They've taken them out and don't use it. But my husband came to an event here and he sat upstairs and said it was fantastic.
Well, I've been to a couple of the musical society ones, and I can tell you, sitting upstairs, I was just mesmerised by the stage anyway.
I think you get better sound effect up there.
Yeah.
To be honest, it sounds better.
He came to their the one that they did where they did bits of everything, and he said it was the best he's ever seen.
Yeah.
And we've seen a few things, overseas, and he reckons it was 10 times better than anything you'd seen.
Oh, we've got fabulous talent here. We've got fabulous venues. I'm just looking at your Facebook, Barmera Theatre Gallery Facebook photos. Are these the ones from this current Sala display?
Yes, Pam put those up yesterday.
Yeah, well done, Pam.
She came in and took photos.
She's done a fabulous job. But one's grabbed my imagination. It's the Elvis Presley looking one.
Yes.
How cool! Who's done that?
Her name is Catherine Champion. She's from Renmark, I believe.
How good is
that? She's done a few and sold a few. Her Michael Jackson, that's not for sale. But I know. But yeah, she sold a few of those. She's done a few different ones.
But it's nice just to see them, even if they're not for sales. I mean,
absolutely.
Right,
yeah. Oh, there it is, the Michael Jackson one. Now, that would sell.
Absolutely.
Oh, I know.
How cool is that?
I know. She made it for her daughter. I told her she should put a ridiculous price on it because you never know.
20 grand.
Put 20 grand on it. You probably
1,000 at least.
some Michael Jackson nutter would love it.
Oh, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, beautiful that one.
So, have you had anyone in this morning, Heather, or not?
We've had there's people in there now, and we've had as soon as the doors opened, even before 11.
Yep.
A couple of people wandered through. So.
All right. So now you're open for the rest of the month, aren't you?
Yes.
And
Thursday through to Monday.
And what time? 11?
11 till 3.
11 till 3. So all the way through to next Monday, then a break, and then again all the way through August.
We just close Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Right.
Oh, that's wise. So there's people here for the break. Yeah, but people are here for the weekend. A lot of people make long weekends of their.
Oh, a lot of people do the Sala Trail.
And they do that too, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we've had one couple through, said that coming up through the hills and the back way through Karoonda, lots of places with...
then they can see the silos.
Yes, the silos are magnificent at Karoonda.
And
we
Lameroo.
take people there all the time.
And Lameroo. We went through Lameroo the other day and they're fabulous there.
I haven't been to the Lameroo one.
Go and have a look. Very, very good indeed.
Kapunda ones. No, not Kapunda, Udunda.
Yeah.
Udunda. Yeah. And they're amazing too.
And there's a few more along the road to head out. So we're going to Griffith, so we're heading up to Hay through that road. And wow, there are some really good artwork and street art there.
Renmark, I know, or Paringa.
And a wonderful theatre I can't remember where it was now. It's escaped my mind.
Bakery.
No, out that way. There's this little tiny town, and what a outstanding little spot it is. And I can't remember what it's called.
So many
now.
of these small towns, though. I mean, they're putting a lot of effort into them, and really turning them into a trail for visitors.
Yes.
Well, it's worthwhile just taking a drive every now and again and deciding just have a look. Oyen, I think it was.
Yes. Oyen, yes.
Yep, Oyen's got this lovely
little town.
Lovely little theatre. Like it's a tiny little one.
Can you go in and have a look?
We didn't go in; it wasn't open, but it had a mural and everything. So there it is. There, I'm just showing Dave a picture, by the way, folks.
A mural.
A mural.
Yeah.
It's the Roxy Theatre.
Oh yeah, it is. Nice.
Okay.
It's called the Roxy Theatre, Oyen, straight across the road from a wonderful bakery, to be honest.
Well, there you go.
But there's a mural on the side, the Oyen Community Project mural, and it's historic. So I can just see that on the side of the theatre. Something like that.
All right, Heather, look, I do thank you for your time, but okay, 11 till 3.
11 till 3.
And
Thursdays to Monday.
Thursday to Monday.
It looks like we'll be popping in when we're finished here on the Pulse.
Good.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you both.
Good on you, Heather. Thank you.
Thanks, Heather. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Go along and have a look, please, because it really is
and
worthwhile.
And the locals really need to go and have a look as well. Anybody who, as I said, anybody who thinks there's no talent in the Riverland.
Oh, there's plenty.
And not even just with art, although the Musical Society and the Riverland Youth Theatre, what are they called now? I can't remember.
No, it's still Riverland Youth Theatre.
I thought they'd changed that.
No, that was the other mob over in Renmark.
RYT.
Riverland Youth Theatre.
They've got some talent in there.
Remember.
I remember seeing a couple of boys, I don't know where they were from, Renmark, or they went through Rosie Clark's dance school, but they were tap dancers. By God, were they any good.
Really? Oh, gee.
Unbelievable.
My dad was a tap dancer for a while in his late teens, and I just couldn't do it. We used to play with his tap shoes and we used to get in trouble.
Why doesn't that surprise?
Well, he was over 6 foot.
Oh, was he?
And Mum was 4 foot nothing.
Oh,
so they gave up ballroom dancing and everything, and went square dancing.
6 foot and 4 foot.
Yeah, it was funny.
Did he tell her off for sticking her nose in everyone's business?
Oh, probably. All right.
You're listening to On the Pulse with Trev and Dave.
And this time we invite Grant Schwarzkopf in, the world's greatest photographer. How are you, Granny?
Morning, good. How are you?
Very well indeed. We're having a bit of fun here.
I can hear that.
One of the old sayings my grandmother used to, we're talking piffle.
Oh, piffle. Oh, my goodness, I remember that saying, yes.
I do remember that too.
Stop talking piffle, Trevor.
I reckon my mum and dad used to say that.
Yeah, I used to get told don't talk piffle all the time.
Don't talk piffle, yep. Yep.
Oh, my goodness, bringing back some bad memories.
Yes.
Good on you. So you're down at Wakery?
I'm down at Wakery, yes. Yep. I'll spend the morning here until halfway through probably the A grade, and then duck back to Barmera.
Okay, all right. So
and then after that, we'll get some hockey.
Oh, of course, hockey. My goodness, I forgot.
Yep.
Brett. Yeah, sorry, Brett. Didn't get to you.
We'll do some of that later on tonight.
Yep, yeah, sounds good. You've been out and about a little bit. Last night, pink night at Barmera. I don't know how your lens didn't freeze over.
It was cold. I tell you, in the Barmera, I picked the Barmera Stadium, but it was cold. But I think all stadiums were going to be cold last night.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't.
It was a cold night. My feet were so cold. Yep.
Yeah, but you got some great photos, mate. I saw some.
It was a good game. Both games were good, and I tipped Barmera in both. And of course, I'll get two losses again, but that's all right. That's all right.
They reckon it was a bit raucous, that one last night with Barmera.
The A1, was that a little bit rough?
No, I didn't think it was actually. I didn't think it was. No, I've seen rougher games.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen rougher games. It was Barmera just couldn't get in the game. Courtney Sherpig was the big difference. She was quite amazing, I thought, last night. Just stopped everything that Barmera shot down her way.
Yeah, right.
But she's a star player anyway. We knew that when she was here before.
Oh, yeah. I'm just quoting what the grandmother of one of the players said, and she said we were playing like crap.
Yeah, Barmera did not play the best. I wasn't going to go that far, but
well, that's from a player, Grant. So you know we're not lying about it or anything.
No. They just didn't play. They didn't play to their capabilities. You should say. Yeah, they
lost their
couldn't
mojo.
Get into the game. They did.
Lost the mojo.
They did. And maybe that was maybe it was all the excitement of the pink round. I know there was a lot of excitement before the game about just the fact that it was a pink round and everyone was happy and they had pink ribbons in their head and there was pink cutouts on the walls and balloons. So maybe just the event just got to them. I don't know.
I think you overworked them with all the posing. For the photos.
No, those photos, that's something that I've been trying to do all year.
Yeah.
It just hasn't worked out. But last night it was ideal. They had full teams. There wasn't a great deal of people behind at the end of the goal, so I didn't get anyone else in the photo. Just worked out nice, and Barmera look good with their pink tops on.
Yeah, they did.
They really do. Yeah, they come up really nice. So I thought, I better take the chance. So now I'm going to do something with those photos. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the ones that you've put up have been pretty
beautiful.
good. Some good action shots as well from the game.
Yeah, no, as I say, it was a good game, but Barmera just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Every team has matches like that, don't they?
They do.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Otherwise, they'd win every week, and it'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
I could put up with the boring. You reckon they won every week?
Yeah.
No. It makes tipping very, very hard, though, doesn't it?
It makes it impossible.
These games.
Just makes it impossible.
And it doesn't matter whether you know who's playing or not, to be honest.
No, it doesn't. No.
Because
on the night, anyone can win.
Yep, and that's why we like going down and having a look at the netball and following it. So
exactly right. So true.
Successful week though throughout the region. Did you get any good shots of the frosts and everything?
No, I've been going into the gym early, so I've been driving through the fog and through the frost.
Fog.
Yes, we had a little bit of, and it was heavy down at coming down to Wakefield, and I thought, we're going to get another day of fog for the under 13s, but the ground was all clear. It was all over the river, and the oval was nice and clear. So it was all right down here.
Yeah, well, last Monday we left Griffith. It was foggy, couldn't see past the bonnet in the car.
Oh, really?
And then it sort of half cleared up, and then it came back.
In the back.
Probably too much talking in the back.
No, I was thinking...
No, nothing in the back. Nothing like
something
that.
untoward.
And then that fog stayed with us just out of Griffith all the way almost till we almost to home.
Right.
It was ridiculous. Right across the whole time, fog.
I did see the post you put up about the photos on the wall.
A great little cafe.
They look great, didn't they?
Yeah, and that was only one side of it. So,
yeah.
Do you remember the old Cigarlises?
In Adelaide?
In Adelaide? Oh, it was a little narrow milk bar
that.
in Rundle Street.
Yeah.
And
right.
It had its seats along the sides.
Yes.
And it had its own little jukebox at each.
At each
table?
Yes.
Well, it reminded me of that. It didn't have the jukeboxes, but either side it was a fairly narrow shop, and you had all the paintings along each side. It was really very good. Yeah. So anyway,
sounds interesting. Yeah. But I looked at those photos. I thought, whoa, they do look nice. Yeah.
So I'd love to see one of our cafes do similar because they're all local artists.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What's that?
It would be.
I don't know. What are you doing?
I don't know.
That's not me. I'm not farmer.
No, it's Trevor Trump.
So you'll get back to Renmark today? No, not to Renmark, to Barmera today.
I'll come back to Barmera. Come back to Barmera for the Barmera game.
Yep.
Go and grab some hockey. Toodle off home and sort them out tonight. And then tomorrow morning I've got to do a baby photo shoot for someone in Renmark. So I've got to take some photos of a baby. So that'll be something different.
How do you get a baby to do what it's supposed to do?
Oh, I've got no idea. I'll find out tomorrow.
Pets are bad enough. A baby? You never work with children and animals, Grant.
No, I know.
That's the rule.
I said yes. But that's all right. Then tomorrow afternoon we'll have soccer, so that'll top the day off.
Yep, and that's fair enough too. All right, well, you have fun out there. Don't forget you got Sala on at the the gallery here in Barmer,
Yes,
so you
yes.
get some good photos of gear in there.
Yes, for sure. I will. I'll have to get down there.
And I'm pretty sure there's...
Is that all week?
Yeah, all week.
All month.
Yeah, all month.
All month. Oh, a month.
Yep.
Oh, that's all right.
So you'll be
That's
able to
all
get
right,
down there any time. And there's plenty happening for Sala over in Loxton as well.
Yeah. I think
Yes,
just about
there is.
I think every river town, Riverland
They've got
town
something on.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
But it's just
Yeah,
so
that's
nice
right.
in the Soldiers Memorial Hall, and it's a perfect venue for it.
Yep. I did see...
I'll get there during this week for sure.
Yeah, good on you, mate. All right, better let you go
All
and
right.
get some photos of those young
Not a
fellas
problem.
playing footy down there.
I shall speak to you soon.
You shall. Thanks, mate. Take
See you,
care. Great guy indeed. And I call him the world's best photographer these days.
Oh, well, he absolutely is.
He's just outstanding. He
You know,
really is.
it makes you wonder, does he ever have a bad photo? Well, you wouldn't know with digital. You can just erase it straight away.
You don't put them up, do you? But what gets me is he puts them up at all times of the night and morning. I don't know when he sleeps.
No.
Because he's out there taking
car
photos
or- yeah.
and then all of a sudden you'll be sitting there late at night and you get a bing on your phone and go, oh, Grant Sports Guy's put up something you haven't seen. Okay. Oh, it's all the photos from the netball that night.
Yeah.
You know, he never stops.
Crazy
It's
stuff. Hey, listen,
amazing.
just incidentally, I was thinking
Yes.
about the Trump thing.
Oh, no.
They can't be the
this
only
scares
family with that surname.
Oh, no, they can't be.
So would you suspect that any other people with the surname of Trump have been madly running around bloody changing it?
Well, you would have to, wouldn't you?
My God, would you? What?
You would have to change your name if your name was Trump.
Oh, they'd never live it down, especially a kid going to school. Oh, what's your name, Stephen Trump? Well, you poor little bugger.
Yeah, you'd have to feel sorry for him, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is for sure. All right. Now, you got someone else we need to talk to shortly?
Only
Rosemary
the Gower woman.
The Gower lady?
Yeah.
All right. So she's got a bit to say about Trump sometimes.
Well, she's got a bit to say about everything sometimes.
Well, yes, she's very, very vocal.
She is.
But that's all right. She can be vocal. I don't mind her being a little bit vocal.
That's true.
Hey, guys and girls, you are hopefully listening to The Pulse. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all the rest of it.
Yep.
We are live on Facebook these days
Like,
as
dislike,
well. So
as we say.
hello to any of you who have found us on Facebook.
Hey,
It's,
incidentally,
it's
I
terrific.
went into that last week.
Yes.
When you were in Drug Central. And...
Yes.
And you had to sign up to something or put a password in to make a comment or...
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
So I might, Trev, that's a bit of homework for you this week. Can you just double check that and make sure that it's free for everybody? Well, it's going to be free
Facebook?
anyway. Yeah,
Well, there it is on Facebook now.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Well, maybe it was on YouTube.
Because that's, I wouldn't have thought so.
I think it might have been YouTube that I was into, and you had to have a password and stuff to do all that. Maybe they're trying to make you upgrade to...
No, there it is. Here we go. O'Malley Tours, listening in, great show. Up there. Hello, O'Malley Tours. That's...
And where are they?
That's the young fella that does around the grounds.
Oh, okay.
History photos. It does tours out in the Mallee.
Tours.
He takes people out and shows them all the old sports grounds and everything.
Oh, what a good idea.
Oh, it's fabulous. You know, some of the photos he puts up are amazing. Around the grounds with Thurl, I think it is.
Okay.
He was in here the other day.
Yes.
Yes,
I remember
that fellow. So that's him. So he's been
and he
listening
says
in.
tours properly. You hear a lot of the young ones that call it tours.
Who? No, I've never
Tours.
heard anyone call it tours.
Absolutely. Now, next time somebody does it, you will pick it up straight
I will.
away.
Now, that mispronunciations just brings me to last week's or this week's or whenever it was. It must have been Tuesday, Mondays. Emergency test thing that they put out there.
Yes.
Now, did you listen to the message that was sent? Oh, was it Aussie?
Well, an AI thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an AI-generated voice
it was.
which couldn't say Aussie. It said Aussie, as in August. AU, you see. And I looked at Ray, who I was driving for, and
through your
he
phone.
looked at me and we went, "You've got to be bloody joking."
Yeah, well, wouldn't you think that the government would do something about that.
I wouldn't think the government would do anything good, Dave. It's not the government we've got at the moment.
No, true.
And I'm a bit afraid of the government we might get later too.
Well, there's not a lot to choose from, is there?
There's not really. I don't know where we're going to go. It depends on who you get to vote for in your area, though.
Well, that's where the...
And what we've got federally is pretty good.
Yes.
We've got a very good man in Tony Passon.
And what we've got locally is
very good as well in Tim Whetstone.
Yeah.
And all of our three mayors do a good job. So, we're very lucky in Riverland.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. I
thought I'd throw that in.
Yeah, I thought you would. Yeah, you'd have to throw something in. Well, I know our mayor does a very good job.
Okay.
All right. You don't agree?
I say
no. Oh, no, come on.
No.
I better hit this one to get out of trouble. Get you out of trouble.
I'm not in trouble.
She'll be listening.
No.
And then she's going to shout at you in the chamber.
Shout at me in the chamber.
David Waterman, you're a bad boy.
Report to the headmaster after school. What it feels like sometimes.
You're on the Pulse. We are live on Facebook and also on YouTube.
We are. Subscribe, folks.
Make sure you're a part of it.
back to Trev and Dave and On the Pulse.
I was just checking to see if he had a pulse, and he does.
That was an exciting piece of music, wasn't it?
Well, it was just to fill in a little bit of a gap. You see, when
Nobody
you
would
go
have been dancing around the art gallery.
Mate, when you go out onto the wide world web, World Wide Web, or whatever they call it these days, you got to be so careful what you play because they turn you off.
Do they?
They do. They just shut you down if it's something that you're not allowed to play. Like it's a copyrighted thing. You've got to be very, very careful, and that's fair. You know. Artists need
I
to
just
have
wonder
their
how some of these
income.
people get away with it. There's a guy called
there's
Gus
quite a number
with In Too Deep, and everything he plays would be commercial.
And there's quite a number of them. I don't know how they get away with it unless they have paid millions of dollars for licenses to do it with, and that's a possibility.
Oh well, perhaps we should pick up a couple, Trev.
Yeah, just a couple.
Plenty of money.
Yeah, you got plenty of dough, haven't you?
Bollocks.
With all of your work that you do at the Visitor Information Centre.
Let's talk to the gal woman.
The gal. Rosemary Gower, g'day.
Good morning,
horrible
boys.
to you. Why do you let him get away with this?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It goes two ways.
It does. Let me tell you. She gives me just as much, and generally when we're in the supermarket.
Or
does
on
he
the
really?
air.
Yeah, or on the air. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
She was very good years ago on 5AA when she used to come on, because it was every couple of weeks. It was Rosemary, wasn't it?
Sometimes it was every week. If you didn't have anybody to interview,
I'd get
a phone call. David wants to speak to you on the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so you were his fallback guy.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's cool.
But
everybody needs one of those.
Every fortnight, I would ring her anyway, because, with Rosemary, there's never a lack of anything to talk about. She'll invent a subject.
Oh, yeah. She'll talk anything up.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Now, she
Marbles
was talking
underwater.
That comes to mind.
What was that?
That comes to mind. Marbles underwater.
Yes. Okay. Look, she can do anything underwater, this woman. She can even put a bathtub down there. We've just learned that there was an interesting display on Lake Bonnie many years ago of a bathtub being used as skis. Tell me that story, Rosemary.
Yeah, well, that was my late fiance, Doc Welch.
Yep.
He's also the one that shot the Indians on the screen at the Berry Drive-in one
Was
night.
that him?
Yeah, that was him. The Indians were, he was surrounded, John Wayne was surrounded, so Doc got out and grabbed his gun, his rifle out the back of the car, and Rocky Page was there, and he's saying, no, don't do it, Doc. Anyway, Doc never told me that story. It's a wonder, because he told me lots of stories about outrageous things he used to do. Anyway,
no wonder you two got
somebody
on well.
else told me.
That was at Berry, wasn't it? The Berry Drive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yes.
Goodness me.
Oh, they used to
Rescue John Wayne.
shoot golf balls out off the green when someone's about to hit the ball. They'd be hiding in the bushes.
I know an Asian lady. I know an
I
Asian
was
lady.
never bored with
I can
him.
just see Dallas going, where is my ball? I knew it landed there.
When you're playing golf, you've got to be quiet while they're driving. And I love these things that come up on Facebook every now and again, and somebody either lets fly with a fart or something, or sneezes and throws them right off.
Oh, goodness me. All right.
Oh, well, you can imagine what a gun would do. The sound of a gun being fired.
Let's not be giving anybody any good ideas.
No. Well, there are no drive-ins.
Thankfully, there's no drive-ins anymore, and John Wayne movies aren't being shown too often either.
Yeah, but don't start on your TV, folks.
Yeah, don't go blowing your TV out through the wall. My goodness me. Anyway, tell me about this bathtub, because that grabs me.
Well, they had some sort of boating episode on the lake. Doc was in a tin bathtub with a shower running on him and being towed behind a boat. And anyway, apparently it sunk, so it's still down there somewhere.
Oh, no. What if the shower's still running?
Well, it's still be wet. The bath will be full. That's probably where the carp are having their
Hey, that reminds me of something. Did you know that after all these years, the swimming pool in the Titanic was still full?
Yes, it is. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. But I don't know whether it's in one piece, though, Rosemary.
It's a fish tank.
Fish tank?
A fish tank, yeah.
God.
Unbelievable. You were going to tell us a little bit of history about the lake, because it used to be a farm.
Yes.
It used to be a place for the Indigenous people to live, and there's a lot of burial sites out there as well.
Before I start that, before I fascinate you with all that,
God.
I just want to say how proud I am of the Australian Commonwealth Games competitors.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 55 gold, 30 silver, and 43 bronze.
Bronze, yeah.
Good heavens.
Oh, how good's that?
And how bad does Victoria feel that they lost the games?
Well, it's not Victoria. It was the former Premier.
Yeah, fell on his sword on Monday.
Andrews.
It was Andrews, was it?
Yeah. I wish they'd build a statue of him, because then we could knock it down.
Oh, Rosemary. Put it in your own words.
I thought it was Jacinta Allen that kicked it out.
I don't know, was it? Or was it, what's his name, Andrews?
Because Jacinta Allen's just...
Andrews, yes, Andrews.
Yeah. Andrews did it, did he? Yeah. So he did it before he before he got overthrown.
Overthrown.
Did you notice that when he retired, he had sworn publicly that he was going to stay in power until such time that the next elections came up, and then all of a sudden, just overnight, he suddenly threw in his resignation.
Yeah, Jacinta Allen's just done the same. Jacinta Allen's just done the same.
Who had something on him.
Yeah, well, it's just happened again, hasn't it?
Anyway, let's
get on with it. Yeah, because we don't want to start talking Victorian politics. My goodness, we'll be here for a week.
Good God. Let's get on to American, and we'll be there for 10 years.
Look, this Trump man's saying leave it alone.
Oh, God.
Maybe he came up on the, who's the guy that killed himself in jail? The sex guy,
I wouldn't
whatever
think
his name is. No.
Trump definitely is.
The yellow turd.
Yeah, anyway, there's reason to believe that man didn't die in jail. But anyway, we'll get off that.
We're way off the...
But that's the way Rosemary flies, you see.
Well, that's true. That's true. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was about the jetty and about the lake and the history of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know that the lake was lost?
Yeah, lake was lost?
It was lost because it was found by Joseph Horton and Charles Bonney back in 1838. They discovered it.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So how did they lose it? That's very...
where did it go?
It was lost before they found it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's as silly as new and improved. How can it be new or it be improved?
New and improved.
It can't be new and improved.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
And then in 1844, Sturt did an inland survey on the lake. And
are you going on memory here?
No. Yes, a lot of it. Most of it is. Hang on.
She was there. She was definitely there.
Here we are now. But I had to look this up again because I couldn't remember it, especially in metres. I was still talking miles.
Oh.
Okay. Did you know that the lake is 7 kilometres long?
Mm-hmm.
That's 4.3 miles. And it's 3.5 kilometres wide. And it covers roughly 1,700 hectares. And that the lake wasn't originally, it wasn't a lake, a full-time lake. It only used to fill up when there were floods coming down. And when they put Lock 4 in, the river rose 6 foot above pool level. You can work that out in metres, I can't. And, but the Aboriginal tribe that was living around the lake at the time, there were several tribes, but one was called the Barmeji, and that's where the word Barmera came from. And the other Aboriginal word was Nakampka for the lake. So, so that was, and it is the biggest inland lake in Australia.
Is that right?
That's full.
That's permanently
all the
full.
time.
Yeah. Because Lake Eyre would, when it's full, would have that.
How does it compare with the Caspian Sea?
Oh, goodness. Well, it's bigger than the city of Adelaide. That's all that we need to think about. So we could put all of those politicians in Adelaide and whack them in the middle of the lake, and they couldn't get out.
I'll help.
Yeah, it's a big lake. It's a big expanse of water, but it's man-made lake. We need to remember that as well.
What?
Well, it's
What's
not
man-made lake?
It is man-made because the water rose after they put Lock 4 in.
Yeah, but it was still
it used to flood.
It wasn't.
And it used to fill.
But it wasn't man-made. It was only because of the lock that
it was there.
That it's now
but it was mostly dry.
Yeah, but the lake was there.
And then the lock went in and we held the water back, and we now have this wonderful piece of water which we sometimes...
Rosemary, tell me, did it dry out completely or just around the edges where they were farming?
No, completely. And that was when the drought was on, in the thick of the drought back in 1914. And it dried up. In 1914, Bruno Drugamullah moved up to the Riverland. He brought his horses up. He crossed the river at Cobby. He was coming to find work up here. Right. And I think it must have been the following year that he planted up a crop of oats in the lake. And they built like a little lock in Chambers Creek.
Right.
So that they could regulate the water. But of course, as soon as the water started coming up, it just washed that aside and it filled the lake again.
There you go.
And and there's still a harvester down there. Well, there was.
Oh, it would still
but
be there.
There were no houses there.
No, okay. You know, someone was telling me a few months ago that there was a house down there and farmyards and everything, and I didn't think that would be true.
No, definitely not.
No, I didn't think
definitely
that would be true.
not.
Well, there you go.
It was about that time too that they were building the canal out at North Lake.
Yep.
If you go out from Cobby or Barmera, on the left-hand side as you go over the bridge, over Napper's Bridge, they were building a canal, and they were going to open up vegetable planting, but they found they were going uphill, so they had to squash it.
That's not going to work, is it?
See?
Yeah. Anyway, what I'm leading up to...
Anyway, yes. What have we got?
Yeah, what I was leading up to was the fact that in 1964... Donald Campbell made his water speed record attempt on the lake. Yeah. It wasn't successful because at the time the river was high and there was a current going across the middle of the lake. So he had to move over to Western Australia. He was trying to get his land speed and water speed record both in the same year, which he did. He actually completed it on New Year's Eve. But anyway.
That's beside the point. That's beside the point. So we've got the lake, we've got it flooded, we've got ourselves a man-made lake basically, and then we needed a jetty. So do we get out there?
Donald Campbell could not have tried. Donald Campbell could not have tried prior to 1914 because
there was no lake,
no bloody water.
No, that's
the indentation's always been there. However,
the indentation was there exactly.
Or
the
was
low
natural.
Land. Yes, yeah. And you know what I mean by man-made. They put a fence up to stop the water.
Yes.
Somebody built a fence. The beavers.
Are we all finished now?
Yeah, we're finished now. Tell me about the jetty, will you?
I haven't.
Oh, he's throwing a tantrum again. You know what he's like.
Now.
Well,
let's go on,
this
Rosemary.
is where the exciting part comes in.
Okay.
Oh.
When Donald was here in the Riverland, the local Apex Club decided to do fundraising to have the jetty extended. Now, that jetty that was there and is still there, that replaced several jetties, I think, beforehand.
Yeah.
But so they started raising money. And one of the things they did, one of the most successful and popular things, apart from selling bottled lake water, was when they held a slave auction in the main street of Barmera one Saturday. And they were auctioning off their members, but also local footballers from Barmera.
Yes.
And and they raised quite a bit of money from that. And
we need to fix the jetty. Let's start auctioning off footballers.
How many footballers did you buy, Rosemary?
Mine boggles, doesn't it?
It absolutely does.
I don't want to go there with that one.
No, I think me either.
I think she's still got some under her bed.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Only blow up ones.
Yeah. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh,
yeah,
anyway, so
getting back to
we ended up
Donald.
fundraising for a jetty, and we ended up with a wonderful jetty.
Yeah, we had it was designed to be a swimming pool for competitions,
Yes.
and they used to have swimming races there.
They did.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
and the
interesting.
night that it collapsed, I was working as a waitress or receptionist, hostess.
Oh, you were at Trefordy's place.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And this particular day, it was a Saturday in October. It was at Barmera Show Day.
Right.
And it was very windy and unpleasant and hot. And I got changed and I was going to work. I thought I'll go in early and I'll sit and look at the lakes and watch the waves coming in. So I was sitting there in the car, and all of a sudden I realised that the jetty had collapsed in the middle. Okay. And the reason it did was because there was a high river and the water was up under the planks, and with the surge, the wind surging the wave, it collapsed.
There you go.
And then they had to knock two sides of it down. But apparently the current jetty has to be replaced too.
Well, it's held up by scaffolding at the moment.
Well, not quite.
Yeah.
Well, it's got all the metal poles are all around there.
Yeah, okay.
They're still...
Anyway, there's work being done on that, so we'll see what happens. We just got to get some funding to build it.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. Can't
Good
expect
luck.
the ratepayers
Yeah,
to...
no.
Well, no, there's a good chance.
no.
There's a good chance. There's a good chance that we'll get
What,
full
in our
funding.
lifetime?
This time, I'll say in our lifetime, we'll either get yes or a no. That's it, right?
Well,
That's going to be...
I'm a bit older than you two.
You'll be around. You'll be around.
Yeah, you'll be around. You're not allowed to leave yet. You haven't asked permission.
No. We need... You're the only one that understands the Love Day internment camp, Rosemary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I know.
No? So,
You wouldn't think so, though.
well, everybody
people
else
take
thinks they know,
blame.
but yeah, anyway. That's interesting
my
stuff.
passion.
I know it is. That is interesting stuff in relation to... Why can't I speak? In relation to the lake and the
no
jetty.
wonder I call you Trevor Trump.
Oh, good, yeah. I'll paint myself orange.
Yeah, okay. My God.
Rosemary, thank you for coming on to this craziness.
Yes. Yes. It's been fun.
It's always fun.
And it will be again very soon.
Yes.
And remember, drive carefully today while you're going to Adelaide.
Oh, you're going to Adelaide, aren't you?
Yes.
Down and back to see a comedian.
Oh.
There you go. To see a comedian?
well,
What
we're-
sort of comedian?
Ursula.
Ursula.
Yeah.
Jeez. Trevor's found sound effects. That's a bit of a worry for
You
us all.
asked me for them. You asked me for them. You said we need sound effects.
Well, we
Trev.
do need sound effects.
So we've got them.
I want
all
the
right?
little one that goes...
Like that.
No.
Not that one? You don't
Okay,
like that
you
one?
wipe me out.
Oh, God. Anyway, Rosemary, have a pleasant afternoon. I do hope you get a laugh down there as much as you do when you're talking to us on the wireless.
Probably all the way down and back.
Yeah.
Who's taking you?
Yolanda.
Oh, Yolanda. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good on you, Yolanda. We're back in business in the van next week from Tuesday. All right.
Oh, lovely.
So
I can't wait.
So it'll be
everybody
spring
know.
roll time.
That it will be.
Put the places up where you'll be.
Yeah, I can tell you right now. Rexdale Tuesday and Thursday, and probably somewhere else on Wednesday, don't know, and in Barmera on Friday afternoon for lunch. Good.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes, exactly.
So that's the plan.
Oh.
All right, Rosemary, thank you very much.
Okay.
See you later.
Lovely to speak to you both. Have fun.
Bye. Wonderful, wonderful lady indeed. That is for sure. So she's a wonderful lady. She is funny, and she takes a lot of rubbish.
You want to hear
what
we talk? I cop just as much. Let me tell you.
Oh, you are quite rude to her.
You want to be a fly on the wall in the lounge room when we're sitting in there killing ourselves laughing. I'm sure that's why the neighbours moved out.
Yeah, you got new neighbours coming in, and that could be even worse. The poor buggers. I should have given them a warning, shouldn't I?
Absolutely, you should have.
Yeah, all right. I've got to get hold of Colin Milburn because Colin Milburn's going to give us an idea of what's going on with footy today. How you doing, big fella?
Good, Trev, yourself?
Mate, very well. I'm looking at this beautiful blue sky at Barmera. The lake looks superb. They're playing on the oval. The world is a wonderful place in the Riverland, isn't it?
Well, it's a very nice day now. Usually when you get a frost, you get a nice day.
Yeah, well, mate, it was cold this morning. Oh,
was it ever?
Oh, mate. I got up and there was all ice everywhere. It was like getting up into a snowfield, because you know where we are. And, you know, it was just across the road at the courts and that was all covered in the grass, and there by the helipad was all white. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, that's a winner for you, Trevor.
It is.
And like I said, usually a good frost means a good day.
And have a look at it. We've got that good day. That is for sure about 13 degrees. And yes, it is 13 degrees and sunny all right throughout the Riverland and the Mallee. And a great day for footy when it comes down to it. And we've got some big games to chat about here.
Yeah, well, what a season we're having. Another draw last week.
Mate, who would have... Well, a couple of people did actually hint that it would be close and possibly a draw. Nobody said a draw, but that's 2 times that they've met this season and twice a draw.
Yeah, unbelievable. And you couldn't work out the odds for that to happen.
No, you would never work that one out. So well done. We're talking about River Murray football. River Murray, the what are we talking about?
Riverland
Football League. The RFL. Oh, my God, they'll kill me. The RFL, and it's just been a great year so far. It's going to get even more interesting today when Waikerie take on Renmark. Can Renmark hold anything up to Waikerie, do you think?
Not at this stage of the year. I think they needed to come good a lot quicker than this, and I don't know how they're going with players and all that sort of thing, but Waikerie, after a couple of losses mid-season slump, they look like they're back in full force.
Yeah, they do.
Their on-ballers, Hilton, the likes of Hilton and all that, they're getting plenty of the ball. So I can't see an upset there, Trev.
No, not at all. Waikerie all the way for me as well. Barmera, Monash and Loxton North. Look, I've gone Barmera, but gee, Loxton North could do it, couldn't they?
Yeah, it's an interesting year. Berry and Loxton are equal on points. Loxton North's a game sitting outside the 4 now. And all of these 3 sides, Loxton, Berry and Loxton North, will all be trying to win whatever they can going home to stay in the 4. Where's this game being played?
Memorial Oval in Barmera.
Yeah, I think Barmera will be too strong at home, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked to see who's been selected here, but I think they're pretty much a full team. So it's going to be interesting. And Chris Bonney playing his 100th game. I think they're all there. So it's going to be a tough game for anybody to beat them, even like the North. So I've gone Barmera, and you agree.
Yeah, I'll stick with Barmera in that one too. Yeah.
All right, here's one that's going to be a contention because I think this will be another tough game. Berry drawing last week with Barmera Monash. They'll be keen to go at least 1 point more. Loxton, though, they're coming good too. So what's going to happen here? Berry versus Loxton at Loxton. Yeah.
Well, it's a big day over at Loxton today, Trevor. They got their 1976 premiership reunion, and there's a lot of people come to town for that. I've been hearing stories all morning. People have been ringing me.
Yeah.
So this is a must-win for Loxton at home today, and something like the Berry, they're level on points, and Berry's form over the last couple of weeks have been very strong. I think Loxton without Bibby today. I don't know what other injuries and outs they got, but I think they might have got one or two back. But they'll need everyone they can today. And but I think at home, with this celebration of the 76 premiership, I think Loxton. I'm looking for Armfield or Harley Campbell's in good form. Yep. They need goal kickers. And I think Armfield stands up today, and the on-ballers like Campbell and Evans and all that start kicking a few goals.
Yep.
And Ross Romeo, he's got to try and get in a few. But because it's at Loxton and it's such a good day, I'll go for the Tigers.
Yeah, I thought you might. And, Daniel Bibby's playing, so...
he is, is he?
Well, he's named anyway in the field for today. In the team for today. You can tell I've been talking motorsport earlier in the week, can't you? It's going to be a tough one, I think, for both sides, and it could be yet another close game. But you're right, Loxton have got a lot to play for today. They want to prove their worth, but I do think Berry. If they get a win, it'll be a very close win for Berry.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game, that's for sure.
Yep.
And Berry's on ballers are going very well as well.
Yep.
Plus they're old fellas, so
you're talking about Peter Saff and people like that, yeah.
Yeah, they've got a few elderly ones in there.
I wouldn't have called him elderly, but he's definitely their senior player. He certainly knows his way around it. Gordy Franks as well.
Gordy Franks, the likes of them, they should call them Marvel men.
They are. I don't know how they keep doing it. They just keep turning up to training and keep going. You got the two Minchilla lads. They'll be hard to hold back as well. So look, it is going to be a tough game today. I think that's the place to be, Loxton today for the Loxton Berry game.
Yeah, and I'll stick with the Tigers at home. Berry beat them in the last game at Berry. Loxton won the first one, so with Bibby back in and the midfield battle here is going to be crucial. And I think the ruck Hunyadi up against Carter Wright and Durden. Both Carter Wright and Durden have been playing pretty good the games I've seen. So I think they're just going to get better. And like I said, Loxton will need somebody like Armfield or the on-ballers, Campbell and Evans and that to kick a few goals. But I think they can, and they've got a pretty good back line, as do Berry. So I reckon this will be a 1 or 2 kick game, and I'll stick with the Tigers.
Yep, I'll stick with Berry, and we will chat next week and see how wrong we both were.
Righto, Trev.
Good on you, mate. Hey, enjoy your day at the football. Colin Milburn there with a good look at the RFL and the Riverland Football League doing great work this year once again. So it is terrific to be able to chat just a little bit about the footy.
You're listening to On the Pulse with Trev and Dave.
I was going to ask Dave for his selections for the footy, but it's probably not worth it.
Which Dave?
You.
Oh, I'm going to change my name.
Why?
Then you can't ask me.
Hey, look, last night I didn't get over there. I really wished I had, but Loxton Historical Village had Christmas in July. And they had the snow going and the lights up on all the buildings and fires burning all along the main street. And it would have been fantastic. So,
you're going to tell me they caught light to everything.
No, they haven't caught light to everything. I would have loved to have gotten there. So it's an event we need to keep an eye on for next year, Christmas in July at the Loxton Historical Village.
There are still a few people that do that, aren't there?
What,
especially
Christmas in July?
Well, they do, especially restaurants and cafes. And
they do this
because
Christmas
the staff
in July.
work like mad over Christmas, and then they've got to have a Christmas themselves at some stage.
Oh, that's not a bad point. Yeah, that's fair enough. You might as well have it in the cold.
Absolutely.
months.
We used to have our volunteers Christmas party up at Lavender Farm, but we can't do that anymore, of course, because
Go on.
I haven't gone. It's still there, but the doors are snapped shut to bits.
And sad, really, in a way.
It is sad.
But, you know, I guess that's
the way the mop flops.
Talk about mops, I've got a van to clean when I go home.
Oh, my God.
Just to get ready for what's going on.
Do you know what you're doing with all those buttons today? I have to say, Trev, it's been a bit, as we say in the trade, it's been a lot slicker than normal.
Well, I can see what I'm doing now because I've got this massive, great big Prism Plus screen and I can actually see things.
I think it's wonderful, and so can I. I can mind your business while we're talking.
You can mind my business. And the fact that we are out there on Facebook as well.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, that's a plus, isn't it? Because
it really is.
Now it means that I can put a little speaker on the ground and whoever comes in is not just thinking...
Well, you've got a speaker on the ground now.
Yes, that works extremely well through Facebook. Mm. But before, when people came in, all they thought was, who's that big fella over there talking to himself? Because they couldn't hear anything else.
I was sitting here looking out the window talking to people, so yeah, that's good. But it's wonderful. We're making it happen. We're learning as we go.
Yep.
You can't
we
really
want big
do any more.
Speakers outside now.
Oh, no, we don't want that.
Oh, that was purely a thought, Trevor.
It's not a very good thought.
Oh, well.
It's not really what you want, is it? Do you really want big speakers out
No, because we're going to be changing around, aren't we, a fair bit? If, you know, with you could be somewhere at another drug centre and I could be... I could be here.
Well, the chances are more likely that you're going to be somewhere because you're talking about getting in your little caravan and chuffing off all over the state.
I reckon that'd be a lot of fun. I'd organise a camera so that I could show you.
We've got your phone. I can get your phone.
Yeah. So I could show you where I'm at.
Yeah. Anyway. I think we've been talking way too long. It's time to go.
It is.
My little other laptop's telling me I've got to update it. And at the moment, guys and girls, don't update anything because... Every time I've updated computers this last couple of weeks, we've ended up with all sorts of security issues that I've had to redo stuff.
Oh, my God.
And that blocks you and all this sort of stuff. And I know we need to be secure, but my goodness me.
We certainly do.
Yeah, you've got to keep up to date, I know, to a certain degree. We've got to go. We will catch up with you next week.
Absolutely.
God's permissible.
Permitting.
I'll get out of here. I've been here for too long. The sky is blue. The footy's being played today. Soccer tomorrow. And
lovely day for the footy, but it's going to be starting to come in cold at 3.
Yeah, just in time for the guys to run out on the oval.
Absolutely.
So you'll be okay, good. And we will talk to you later. Don't forget to show us up on Spotify sometime this afternoon as well. So you'll be able to hear it. And did you know that in Spotify, it actually itemises the segments and tells you what's in that segment, so people can just go to, say, the RFL football or the Murray Valley football.
Okay.
It actually breaks it up for you.
A good idea.
And it works extremely well. I was listening to it the other day, and I'm going, I want to hear what Dave had to say about you whinging about something.
Oh, of course I was.
Yeah, and
that's half the
actually
fun.
Said Dave has a whinge about that's AI. It's brilliant. Got to go. Catch up with you next time. We love being on the pulse.